Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matthew Wyatt Collins, and today I will be presenting not only for myself but also Nick Jacobs. And what we have created our project on is the truth about McDonald's. Now, for those of you that don't know, McDonald's is a fast food chain that serves burgers, fries. I mean, it's basically a restaurant with food that you can get at a pace that is quick. Now, we're just going to start with a couple broad facts off of on McDonald's. Now, McDonald's is the largest chain of hamburger fast food restaurants. I want to repeat that fact for you. The largest chain of hamburger fast food restaurants in the world. Now, so when we talk about environmental effects and nutritional effects, these are global. They are in 118 countries. So when we talk about anything like, I don't know, later we'll have a chart that shows all the shipping from one area to another of food itself. Now, remember that that's actually on a global scale. We just don't have images for that. To give you an example, they serve 68 million people a day. That's a massive number to be affected by the nutritional effects of this company. Now, we have just nutrition by the numbers itself. We have an Egg McMuffin, which is 300 calories and 820 milligrams of sodium. That is an impressive amount of calories for a simple sandwich. Moving right along, we have the Big Mac, the famous burger from McDonald's, a bun, burger, cheese, lettuce, bun, burger, cheese, lettuce, bun. That alone has 1,040 milligrams of sodium. That is 90% of your sodium, the suggested sodium intake in one day. I just want to repeat that. 1,040 milligrams of sodium. The 10-piece McNugget, which I believe you can get a 4-piece or a 6-piece on the value menu for around $2, the 10-piece is 900 milligrams of sodium. So that being said, you can get your daily fill of sodium for about $4. That is a number that I mean, it adds having such great sodium adds great risk to your cardiovascular system and the like. McFlurry, which is a ice cream delicacy, is not as many. It does not have as much sodium, and we don't have the sugar content on there. But I mean, those things are just like the Big Mac, represent or take up a massive amount of your daily intake. For something that most people do not know is that in the products themselves, there's actually toxins that are horrible for you, put bluntly. Many people make a gigantic deal over what they put into cigarettes, and it's widely recognized that cigarettes are extremely bad for you. Let's take a look at just two simple ingredients that have been found in most McDonald's food. For example, dimethylpolysilixane is a form of silicone used in cosmetics. That means when I get lip injections later in life, or any type of cosmetics, that's going to be all up in my face and in my stomach if I'm eating McDonald's. The McRib, which is a famous sandwich from McDonald's, made famous by The Simpsons, is laced with that on a label or a level that is much higher than the McNuggets, and they actually a while back they had a decent amount of backlash from when they found that. The other thing that is in there is tertiary butyl hydroquinone, which is a petroleum product. And for those of you munchies that do not know what petroleum is, it is a form of gasoline and oil. So that's something that most likely should not be in your system, and we would suggest that you stay away from food that contains that. Now, moving right along, here is the environmental effects of not only the travel and everything that goes into the creation of food. There's an estimated that one cheeseburger emits the equivalent to 7 pounds of CO2. That is an astounding number, considering that they feed, if I may remind you, 68 million people per day, and seeing as they are the biggest chain in the world for burger fast food, if you were to estimate that, let's say 2/3 of those people get a single burger, and most people order more than one when they go there, that is CO2 emissions on a massive scale. For each half gallon of orange juice, another example, is equivalent to 3.75 pounds of CO2 emissions. That's orange juice. That's something that you don't order on a regular basis, but that simple product emits a great amount of CO2. For the traveling of the food itself, the average hamburger from McDonald's likely traveled in an estimated 1,000 miles before being consumed. And this is the chart that I referenced earlier. Onions travel nearly full length across the country. Mrs. Hawk let us know that the potatoes used for fries, for example, come from Idaho. So that just adds to the environmental effects. And this is simply just in the burgers themselves. So buns come from Canada. Pickles come from Michigan. Indiana has seasoning and ketchup. I mean, there's just a massive haul to be able to consume one burger. Now, one big thing that we were interested in was the actual like decay, or like, I don't know how to put it, deterioration of the burger over a certain period of time. We went out and purchased a 10-piece chicken McNugget, if I may remind you, it has 900 milligrams of sodium, a burger, and some French fries. And we'll actually have them in class tomorrow, and we'll show you, or today, sorry, seeing as you've seen this in the yeah, whatever. We'll show you what that has done. But McDonald's menu items are notorious for containing a large amount of preservatives. McDonald's does not openly list these chemicals, and if you were to look on the website for McDonald's and ask what is in their meat, they say it's 100% pure USDA inspected beef, no fillers, no extenders, and it is prepared with grill seasoning, which is salt and black pepper. Now, I am willing to estimate that what we're about to show you may change your mind. So, this is a picture of a 14-year-old McDonald's burger. Now, our burger will look almost exactly like that, and we've had it only out for a week. The main thing that you can see is that the bun and the patty itself have nearly no adverse side effects, but the pickle, which is a vegetable, munchies, is deteriorated almost completely. Another example, if you remember back to what I was saying, that McDonald's said that it was 100% USDA beef. This is a photo of what the beef looks like before it is formed into a patty. It is, sorry, this is not it alone, but it is a soy-based product that is found in the meat of McDonald's. I don't know if many of you are fans of the fish fillet sandwiches, but usually they were originally made with cod. Now, this is the hoki fish. This prehistoric, devilish-looking animal is the hoki fish, and is found in New Zealand, and it is now the main source of fish that is used to make the filet-o-fish, and it is 15 million pounds is used annually. The reason that they switched from the cod to the hoki fish is because they actually overfished to such a great extent that it's no longer environmentally viable to continue to use that fish.
You don't have to read them.
So, what does it mean? McDonald's menus can be deceiving. For example, the bun of a hamburger contains enriched flour, bleached wheat flour, malted barley flour, nisane, reduced iron, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid. That is in the enriched flour. It has water, high fructose corn syrup, and/or sugar, yeast, soybean oil, and/or canola oil. Contains 2% or less of salt, wheat gluten, calcium sulfate, calcium carbonate, ammonium sulfate, ammonium chloride, dough conditioners, and may contain one or more of sodium stearate lacetate, datum, ascorbic acid, azodosicarbonamide, mono and diglycerides, extoglycated monoglycerides, monocalcium phosphate, enzymes, Gower gum, calcium peroxide, sorbic acid preservatives, calcium propionate and or sodium propionate, which is another preservative, and soy lecithin. And I will say that I have botched a decent amount of those words because that is not something that you should expect to be in a bun. I mean, usually a bun should be a simple list of ingredients, but obviously it is not that way.
Oh, fudge. Uh-oh. I'm literally running out of data. Oh, we
Perfect.
got it.
Now, McDonald's, this is our last slide, believe it or not. McDonald's,
Thank God.
lest you forget, is a business. So when they create food and when they do stuff for, when they transport it, their main focus is usually centered around profit, gain, and everything like that. So they're willing to cut down on the nutritional value of a product in order to save money. They are willing to sacrifice certain environmental factors in order to make a profit or a gain. Now, the integrity of the business will not be prevalent as long as the business is still prospering. So when I say that McDonald's is the largest chain of fast food restaurants, that it has restaurants in 118 countries, they are in no way, shape, or form in danger of failing as a company. And in fact, they have been prospering at such a great rate that you could make the claim that everything that they do is solely for profit, and there are no positive environmental factors or nutritional factors. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow.